Hey, welcome to the Winner's Edge. I'm your host, Roel, and in this episode, I want to talk to those of you who have been struggling with the lack of self-confidence. Now, this is nothing to be ashamed of. As a matter of fact, I can recall years ago, this was a major problem in my own life, and it has cost me so many wonderful opportunities. And had it not been for personal development and a lot of hard work, I would not have been able to overcome that problem. So in this video, I'm going to share with you where the lack of self-confidence stems from, and more importantly, how you can finally overcome this problem and go on to have major success in your life. Now, the first thing we have to understand is where the lack of self-confidence originates in our life. You see, if you talk to anybody and ask them if they would love to be successful, most people will say yes to that question. Of course, most people have goals and vision for their life. The problem is they don't have the confidence that they can actually achieve the goals that they have for themselves. You see, the lack of self-confidence is a result of not keeping the promises that you have made to yourself so often that you no longer believe the things that you say. So in short, we lack self-confidence because we lie to ourselves so often that we no longer believe ourselves. And the only person on this planet that has heard every lie you have ever told is yourself. Now, you have broken your own promises so often that subconsciously you no longer believe what you say. And I'm not talking about any big lie here. We're talking about simple things that you have done repeatedly over an extended period of time. I am guilty of it, and I'm quite sure you are as well. How often have you said to yourself, I'm going to wake up at 6 a.m. and the moment that alarm clock goes off, you hit the snooze button and take another 15 minutes. Here's what is happening subconsciously. There he goes. He does not keep his word. You said, I'm going to go to the gym after work today. After work, you say, you know what, not feeling it today. I'm going to go home. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. Subconsciously, there he goes. He does not keep his word. By doing that over time, and I'm talking about years of doing that. So when you get to that point where you say, you know what, I'm going to start this business, your subconscious mind kicks in and said, you don't have to come up with any ideas. You don't have to activate any hormones or any chemical reactions for him to take action because he's not going to do it. So subconsciously you're shut down. And as a result, because of that, you lose self-confidence. That's what is happening in your life. So now, how do you shift this? Before I tell you exactly what to do to shift into more confidence so that you can go out and create the results that you want, I want you to hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you like and share this video so that other people just like yourself can see this and benefit from it as well. So now, how do you shift from a lack of self-confidence to being more confident so that you can go out and really crush your goals? Now, here's how you do it. First of all, you have to become a person of your word. Now, that sounds simple, but it's very hard to do, especially if it's not something that you're accustomed to doing for some time. So one thing that I had to do when I was in that situation, I had to get an accountability partner, somebody that I knew loved and cared for me so much that they would not want to see me fail. They will hold me accountable. So they know that if I say I'm going to do something, they will keep asking me the question over and over. Have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? And sometimes it gets annoying, but guess what? because I am sick and tired of hearing it. And I'm not going to lie to the people that I know genuinely care about me and love me and want to see me win. So I am forced to do the thing that I said I was going to do. And by doing that over time and having the right people in my corner, I was able to start keeping my word. And that has helped me tremendously to become more confident. The next thing that you have to start doing is start keeping the simple promises that you have made to yourself. If you said you're going to wake up at a particular time, but you have the tendency to hit the snooze button, here is a simple act that you can do to fix that. Make sure that your alarm clock is across the room, not on your night table. Because if it's on your night table, you can simply roll over, hit that snooze button. But when it's across the room, you literally have to get out of bed to turn it off. And it's less likely for you to get out of bed, go and turn it off, and get back in bed. Sometimes you have to implement these little strategies to force you into doing the things that you're not so accustomed to doing. Start keeping your word. And I'm talking about primarily your word to yourself. Now, also make sure that you're sharing what you want to do with people that you know genuinely want to see you win, so that they can hold you accountable and help you through that process. Because I'm telling you, once you get in stride of actually keeping your word and doing the things that you say you're going to do, you're going to start to see so many great results in your life. Another simple thing that you can do to help to boost your confidence is start working off a task list. Now, I learned this from a business expert that said to me, Roel, I never go through my day without going through a task list. Meaning everything that I do was planned, and I just go through my task list and tick them off as I go. So if I have to meet with somebody, I make sure that it is on my task list. If I have lunch, I make sure that lunch is on my task list. If I need to set up some form of payroll or interview somebody, everything is on my task list. My question to you is that, have you been working off a task list? You see, most people wake up every day wondering what they're going to do that day. You should enter every day with a plan, knowing step by step what you're going to do. Now, you might not know what the outcome would be, but you should know what the activities should be. You may not even get to complete all the activities, but at least you should have outline of what your day should look like. And once I start implementing this, I start to boost my confidence as well. Here's why. Because now I'm actually checking off the things that I said I was going to do, and that helps to boost my confidence. Finally, one last thing that I want to share with you that will help to boost your confidence is celebrate the small wins. You see, everybody, doesn't matter where you are in your life right now, there are things that you're doing that are working. You should celebrate those wins. So even what we spoke about here today, let us say tomorrow you have a task list of 5 things that you need to get done by midday, and you actually did 2 or 3 of those things. Celebrate that. Give yourself a treat. Have some ice cream, whatever it is, right? That celebrate that moment that will boost you to continue doing the things that you say you're going to do. I call them confidence builders. So I hope and trust that you found value in this video, and if you do, leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on all your notifications so that when I drop another video, you'll be the first to be notified. So until then, walk good. Take care.